Hey, I'm Paul the Motor Guy, and welcome to my channel, where I pass on riding tips, practice drills, and defensive riding strategies. Now, I'm a rider coach, a motorcycle sergeant, and owner and instructor at ProRider Central Texas, where we teach police riding skills to civilian riders. I feel like it's time for another quick ride-along. Now, as with my other ride-alongs, I will share some defensive rider strategies I use, and we'll talk about whatever else comes up. So, let's gear up and go for a ride. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. We're back out here today. Figure we'll do a little bit of a ride along, a little quick one today. Won't be out here too long. I'll give you guys a couple tips. Also see what this ride has in store. Anything that pops up, we'll deal with it. So I want to thank you for watching this channel. Being a part of it really means a lot to me. So let's sit back and enjoy this ride. So as you can see, I'm here at this intersection. Let me tell you, at intersections, I do not recommend putting it in neutral. I think that's a bad idea. Intersections is a hazardous place. I always keep my head on the swivel, in first gear, ready to react. There could be a collision at any moment in this intersection that I get caught up in. So as you can see here on the ground to the right there, you see the dirt where they covered up some oil spill or something, some liquid spill. That's from a crash at this intersection. So that's a good example of why I never put it in neutral while at intersections. Well, I guess never is a big word, right? I never use the word never because that's hard to live up to. But basically, the only time I do is once I have a buffer with about 5 or 6 cars already lined up behind me. That way I know that there's a buffer for me. At that point, I'll put it in neutral quickly, fix whatever needs to be fixed, and then I'm right back in first gear again. This car that's making a U-turn out in front of me right there. I expected that. Gotta watch that, gotta see that stuff. Alright, again, maybe when you're stopping behind vehicles, make sure you leave space so you can maneuver around. You also want to have escape path as well. So the way I'm lined up here, if you look, there's a lot of room to my left. So if somebody were not to stop behind me, that's where I'm going to go. Right in between these two cars here. As far as I can up. Now I may not be able to go all the way up because of that truck, but any space I can give myself to buy some time and distance, the better. So let's not get sucked up right behind these cars as we're pulling up and stopping behind them. So guys, as we're riding, we want to be predicting what drivers are going to do. The more we can predict, the better chance we have of overcoming that situation. The more we're surprised when things happen. When we get surprised, we normally do things that we don't normally do when we get surprised. So the more you can predict, the better you're going to be. So an example of that would be that car back there that made that U-turn in front of me. I'm always expecting cars to do the unexpected. So when that happened, I just gently applied to the front brake, rear brake, slowed down a little bit, let him do his thing, and I went on. Nothing to get upset about. I came out on top of that situation. All is good. Now another thing as well is, I've been on some crashes where people have medical issues and they either seizures or whatever the situation is, and they lose control and drift off into the oncoming lane. So as I'm riding, not only am I paying attention to my lane, the vehicle's traveling in my direction, but I'm also looking at oncoming traffic, trying to be prepared in case that happens, trying to be prepared in case somebody's on the cell phone and they drift over into my lane of travel. We got this car here that's trying to get on, so I'm gonna move over to the right of this lane, give him a little more space in case he decides to come over. I have more space to react. So hey, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed this ride along, and I also hope that there's some tips that you got out of this, either things that you didn't know, things that you used to do that you kind of got laxed on that you probably need to get back to doing. Either way, I hope that you've learned something and taken something away from this video. Again, I want to thank you for being a part of this channel, taking your time to watch. I know we're all busy nowadays, just with life in general. So you taking the time to watch my videos and leave comments, man, I really appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me. So until next time, that's right, you got it. Practice, 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 and ride safe.